Good afternoon, boys and girls. It is, what day is it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, and I am heading to, this one is at the good old swampland once again. Yeah, that's right, heading back to the swamp to play for either some tourists or some corporate folks. That's right, don't use a turn signal. So I got about an hour and a half to drive, something in that vicinity. What was I going to say? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to make predictions now for this, since this gig has become pretty routine. The only thing that changes is the group of people. Of course, that brings its own set of unique circumstances. But anyway, I'm going to make some predictions. I predict I'm going to get there, get all my stuff set up. I'm going to be joking around with the band. Tour bus, a tour bus or multiple tour buses are going to roll up. And people are going to start filtering in. We're going to get up on stage and start playing music. Nobody is going to pay a single bit of attention until, let's see, this is a 4-hour gig? No, a 3-hour gig. So, about an hour and a half into the gig, let's see, we'll probably take a break around that time. So I'm going to say right after we come back from the break, by that time they will have had a sufficient amount to drink, and they should be loosened up and start coming up to play washboards. Like I said in the last video, that's going to be the icebreaker. And from then on, they're going to be taking turns with the washboards, being crazy, playing each other's washboards, all of that good stuff. Then we're going to have to make an announcement that the bus is boarding in 15 minutes so they can go back to their hotel. And we're going to play for a little while longer until they're all gone. Then we may or may not get to eat the leftovers. Then I'll pack up, drive an hour and a half, 2 hours home. That's my prediction. So on the after action report, we'll see how accurate I was. I'm going to stop babbling. By the way, it's a freaking gorgeous day again. Love people who ride bikes illegally. It's a gorgeous day again. It's clear. Just a few tiny little clouds in the sky. The temperature is 48 degrees. It feels fantastic. I just want to be outside and soak in the weather. All right, now I'm going to shut up. I'm going to finish my long drive here, and I will see you at the gig. All right, so I made it to the gig. I got my guitar set up and everything. Believe it or not, I had a guitar. I have a guitar, 2 cables, a tuner, and an amp. That's it. It's nice. I'm going light tonight. I'm excited.
Bill Grass.
Is there a Bill Grass in the house?
Yes. Right now I got some money for him. You can find him.
Oh, well, I bet I'll take it for him.
Okay, no problem.
Woohoo! Cheers.
He was empty, Bill.
Oh, yeah. Man, talk about
Man, sacre bleu.
soccer.
Man, sucker man.
Soccer shit.
Man, sack of shit. All right, this next song we're going to do for you
So we got some folks
today
here.
is not actually a Cajun song, but it's been associated with Cajuns for a long time. It's about food.
Yeah. I like food, me.
Me too.
Makes you a good crush.
Oh, be prepared. good SOB.
That Lacazini spacecraft went up there to that Saturn planet.
The Saturn story.
The Saturn planet.
Saturn. I love it.
We have reached halftime. We did a set. Nobody paid any attention, just like I thought. So we're breaking now. When we go back, I bet they're gonna want to do the washboards, or we're gonna get them to do the washboards. Then they're all gonna come, go crazy, and all that good stuff. So what time is it? It's almost well, it's a little after 5:30. It's still daylight. Days are getting longer here. What day is it? January 29th. It's almost February. Anyway, nobody's paying attention, but we're having a good time up on stage. We're cutting up and laughing and doing all kind of stuff that I probably shouldn't mention.
Tell him, Bill.
Every time I come here, I get crabs. All right, cool. Well, see you later, alligator. All right, we're about to start again.
Back on your heels. That's true. You're right about that.
Just as I predicted. That's what happens. Yep. They all put the washboards down before the song was even done. They didn't even get to do their solo. They were scared, yeah. Bunch of sourpusses.
Getting all these. Okay, well, apparently they want us outside for the first hour.
Oh, Lord.
And they want a PA now.
Oh man!
They're turning into a full blown. So you're gonna be lucky. Wow. When are people gonna learn? I was playing with Bruce one time on River Street, and there were these girls from Baton Rouge, and I swear to God, these ladies from Baton Rouge, I swear to God, they came over there and said, "We from Baton Rouge,
Guys, a round of applause, please. They played pretty hard for us. I know we really enjoyed it. On the behalf of Alenco and NWI, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who came to our event. I know that you all are valued partners of ours. We really appreciate you being here. These guys are going to sing one.
The gig is done. Yes, it's done. Finally.
Really hard? Not too hard? I mean, it's only 4 to 5 people. It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not that bad. It's cold to be working.
A little bit.
Can I get you some bread with you?
I was right. We get the scraps, but they're good scraps.
Eat it up, Finland Bill.
Eat them up, yum yum. Crunchy guys. Time to tear down. All these vehicles sitting out here idling. Man, I'm getting exhausted. Get it? Exhausted? Yeah? No? Never mind.
Floor.
Behind your seat?
Yes, behind my seat. You got it.
This is life.
Tell me how those other two
Nothing to me.
fit in.
I pick them up.
Small speakers, where you want them.
They go.
It is now 7:27, like the airplane, and I am heading out. It's 47 degrees outside. It feels wonderful. Let's see if I can dodge the parking lot potholes this time. There we go. We are rolling. What a gig. Okay, let's review everything that I predicted about the gig. I think most of it was dead on. Except for one major detail. The icebreaker, the washboards, didn't work. Total failure. After we took a break, people came up to get the washboards just like I thought. These four guys were playing the washboard. About halfway through the song, one of them put it down and went to go back to the crowd. And then the next one put it down, then the next one, the next one. I've never seen that before where they stop playing in the middle of the song. They usually finish up. And while they're playing, all of their peers are usually right there with them. But no, everybody stayed in the back as far away from the band as they possibly could be. It was weird. This was the deadest crowd I think I've ever played for, and I have played for a lot of people. A lot of private parties, a lot of corporate functions. I have never seen a crowd this dead. Oh man. It makes the gig really long when that happens. But despite that, we had a great time. We cut up on the stage. Just had fun. Tristan, it was nice meeting you in person. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, all my other predictions were dead on. We got finished and we got the leftover scraps, and we just barely made it. We put our instruments down and ran to the food before they packed it all up. We just we just barely made it before they put everything away. That's what it's like being a small-time musician. No green room with buffets and endless alcohol or anything like that. The catfish was really good, but it just the little plate that I got, by the time I was halfway done with that plate, all the rest of the food had been put away. So I couldn't go back. Damn. I couldn't go back and get seconds. That's okay, I don't need seconds. While I was playing, my friend Bruce was texting me about possibly playing a gig tomorrow night. But it turns out it didn't work out. Since I'm not playing tomorrow night, my next gig is Friday. I've got 2 gigs this weekend. One on Friday, one on Saturday. Friday is back at the burger place. Saturday is a private thing. Some kind of Mardi Gras thingamajig. That should make some good footage. Actually, I think it's for an older crowd. I'm pretty sure that's what this gig is. It's for an older crowd who will probably be in bed by 8:30, if not before then, so we'll be home early. Well, after that gig, I might as well go find another band playing somewhere. No, I can't do that. I got my kids this weekend. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to shut up. I got an hour and 45 minutes to go to get home. and I will see you at the next gig.